Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anfrnee. And David Aldridge will be reporting.
Welcome to 2K. Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Kevin Durant.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Anthony Edwards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Mutumbo in at the center position. And for Houston, they've got Whitmore. Marcus Smart out there with Shepard. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league. And at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Mutombo, the pass to Edwards. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. Jackson outside. Pass to Smart. Mutumbo with the rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Whitmore outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Smart against Jordan. Here's Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there. On the missed shot, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Peek at our 2K leaderboard. The best scoring point guard since the All-Star break. Anthony Edwards on top.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing, but when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is...
Oh, wow!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Timberwolves foul.
Mutumbo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Shepard for three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
De Silva. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Nice shot by Durant.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Here's Shepard. Good D by Murray.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. Pass to Durant, takes a three. De Silva with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the dunk by Jackson.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Smart outside. And it's all from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jordan with it. Jackson in his pocket. Lets it fly from 18. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that makes it a tie ball game.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
On the drive, Smart. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Timberwolves have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Mutumbo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have... got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Durant for three. Sinks the tray. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
Knocked loose. Pass to Shepard. Here's De Silva, covered by Jordan. Here's Jackson. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Murray finds Edwards. There's the triple. The Rockets pull it in. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Houston. changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Jordan, and Dillingham subbed in for Murray. On defense, the Timberwolves. They trail by 1, and it's Murray finishing it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. For 3, Durant. Durant with another miss. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Fires the 3, and it's blocked by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Hachimura's checked in for Kamara. And Houston has possession. Rejected by Bowl. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. The offensive rebound. The shot by Mutumbo, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Pokuševski's checked in for Minnesota.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And Houston making a change here. Murray's checked in.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Pokuševski. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Jaren. Out to Simons. Pass to Jackson. Crosses over. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Jackson's got 12.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
And the basket by Edwards.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Simons, still without a bucket. Here's Teray. Simons outside. From outside, off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not... more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Houston, Anfrnee Simons. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Simons outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Dillingham. And then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Bol. Here's Russell. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now, you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's the three. Murray, no good. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Jaren Jackson, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
To the right side. Bol, the pass to Caruso. He drops it from range. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Bulls got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham. Gordon with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Houston with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look. That your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Hachimura's checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Ooh, poked away. Gordon with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Jackson. Misses from close range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And finished off by Bull.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Timeout called, Houston. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And Minnesota making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Jackson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
Dillingham. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Dillingham's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Simons. Great D that time from Simons. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Guard it.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now here's Murray, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Jordan, the pass to Mutumbo. Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Mutumbo. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Gordon finds Simons. Back to Smart. This one for 3. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt on the scoreboard. In the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's Jackson with the 3. Book it again. 7 for 12. And going at the defense.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Gordon.
You know, I have to admire... a guy like Anfrnee Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And so Simons nails both of them. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Edwards with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Shefty's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a moment here to see which shooting guards have been racking up the assist over the past 10 games. Third has reached Shepard. With
the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred. The versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
On the wing, Whitmore, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Blocked again!
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the paint. Here's Mutumbo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Shepard for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Mutumbo. And Minnesota again. With a bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Shepard. Here's De Silva. Simons outside. The 3. Nails it from 3. Simon's got... seven.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's Pokusevski. Outside Durant. Left side Edwards. Durant looking around. The three ball. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Durant. Over Whitmore. Durant, no good. Rockets trail by 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Pass to Mutumbo. Right side Durant. Outside Edwards. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Back to Edwards. Now here's Murray. Three-pointer. The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Edwards.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Seconds left in the second period. And a miss there off the inbound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Durant with the bucket.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
There's Simons with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. For 3, Durant. He got it up in time.
Jaren Jackson's played terrific. TV, it's hard to stop somebody like him. He had 3 assists, but it didn't want Joe assists, so we won't go there. Keegan, Chris Murray's Keegan's brother. And plays for the Kings. Murray, who was injured. That's right now. It's Jaren Jackson and Mutumbo. One head to head. Also with Anthony Edwards. I know everybody on the Wolves is playing great, but from the Houston, there's a few people. Everybody's contributed. Same way with my team. That's why I'm up by 9.
But it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, now let's check in with Allie.
Next game will be in Minnesota against the Rockets.
Rick Carlisle, a hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Minnesota
No Charles Barkley.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
I think for the Timberwolves, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
It'd be hard to find a team that's going to beat the Timberwolves. The Heat almost got them last year, but they fell short. It's on YouTube. Every series, every game.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
I'm ending this video. We will start the next video, second half, here shortly.